This is New Cab News with Lauren Poland.
Good evening. We are asking for your full attention tonight to help find a missing little girl. An Amber Alert has been issued by Regina Police following a possible abduction. Officers say 4-year-old Storm Slippery may have been taken by her father. His name is Anthony Joseph Slippery, and he is believed to be driving a 2003 Windstar van painted red on the front and gray at the back. It has the Saskatchewan license plate 121 HSP. Again, that's 121 HSP. Police say the man is considered violent and dangerous and should not be approached. Firefighters battled an intense blaze in Turtle Lake last night. Crews from Glassland and Turtleford responded to a fire at a 2-story property around 6:30. Flames spread from one end of the building to the other, destroying a games room on the 2nd floor. 2 bedrooms on the main floor remain intact. No one was hurt, but the cause is under investigation. Meantime, police are investigating an early morning crash on Highway 17. Here are pictures of the oil tanker which ran off the road this morning near Sandy Beach. Few details are known at this time, including if the driver was injured, but RCMP were on scene all afternoon dealing with the incident. We will give you updates as they become available. The most traveled stretch of road in the border city is getting some much-needed care and attention. Close to 20 blocks of Highway 16 will get the overhaul, but it will also mean a headache for area drivers.
Expect a lot more of this over the summer. 44th Street is getting a major facelift, which means a whole new stretch of pavement, but also a traffic nightmare. The city is ripping up road between 45th and 62nd Avenue, a must according to the mayor.
The number one thing I get in my office is, what are you going to do about Highway 16? So I'm going to deal with the number one thing. We're going to fix it, and it's going to be done right.
Done right to the tune of $9.7 million, with money coming from the city, grants, and hopefully the Saskatchewan government.
We're still expecting some additional funding from Saskatchewan Highways, but we're going forward with the project.
And the construction project is a big one. New pavement for the entire 17 blocks, replacing all streetlights between 45th and 50th, and
from 45th Avenue to 50th Avenue, we're putting in some storm sewer. There's also some water mains and sanitary mains that are being replaced.
A costly construction project that's time-consuming as well. Drivers can expect major delays during the revamp, which will take roughly 5 months to complete. Construction begins this June and should wrap up by the end of October.
2 men are behind bars after a break-and-enter west of Meadow Lake yesterday. 20-year-old Trevor McCallum and 18-year-old Dustin Miller have been slapped with multiple charges and appeared in court this morning. Police seized a long list of items, including firearms, hunting knives, and a flat-screen TV. RCMP are now looking for a 3rd suspect believed to be involved. Both men will remain in custody until their next court appearance, April 30th. Well, the border city got a little more country last night with a visit from recording artist Gord Bamford. Carrie McCullough tells us how the Canadian crooner was excited to give local fans a fun show.
Country music star Gordon Bamford lit up the Vic Juba with sounds from his latest record titled Is It Friday Yet?
It's the best record we've done yet. We're excited about it, and obviously the first single's done extremely well. And shoot a video next week for the 2nd single, and it's coming out here on May 5th. So it's a song called Leaning on a Lonesome Song that we're hoping for big things out of that song. So
the border city is just one stop on a cross-Canada tour. Bamford may be doing many long days of traveling, but he has no complaints.
You know, I love the road, but I think the best part of all is, is playing for the people and getting out, and it's nothing like unless you can experience, but when you're on stage singing a song and people are looking at you singing along to your music, it's a pretty cool feeling.
Bamford says the hardest part to becoming successful is learning to write good songs, and he feels he has come a long way.
I always compare it to any other job where you start out as a first year, second year, third year, and then you become a journeyman. So it's I'm thinking that I'm there. I think I've got my ticket for writing songs. So far so good, but yeah, it's been great.
This is the second time in many years that Bamford is visiting Lloydminster, but the first time playing at the Vic Juba, and he is very impressed.
It's been a while, but I've never had a chance to play this theater here. It's beautiful. So.
Carrie McCullough, Newcap News.
Gerard joins us now with our first look at weather, and what a windy day.
Windy day, cloud cover building up, and yes, the rain that we've been talking about is coming, and maybe some flurries lingering in there too, so get prepared for it, all right? Let's have a look here. Firstly, what we're dealing with, lots of wind, and for those of you who were out early this morning, yep, it was pretty chilly on that. The wind chill didn't ease off until maybe about just after 8 o'clock thereabouts. This is what we're dealing with, the winds sometimes gusting up to about the 70-kilometer mark. 39% is that humidity. It's steadily rising, and it's a similar story right across the region. The Battlefords, maybe some more sunshine during the course of the day. We'll chat about that 40 to 60% chance of seeing some precipitation, some of it turning into flurries around the midnight hour. We'll chat about that a little later in the cast.
Coming up, a rapping legend is heading to Cold Lake. All the details after the break.